What's up, guys? It's your boy Prime Rush here, back with a Week 8 game versus my boy Spooks. This game is basically determining if I make playoffs or not, so I gotta win. He's 5-2 in the league with a hyper offensive team that's really scary, so hopefully we do well. And this is the team that we're bringing in to beat it. But guys, if you're hype, if you're happy, if you're excited for the match, smash that like button down below for me because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And without further ado, man, let's get on to the team. Now, the biggest threat I would say, or the he has triads, right? He has trios, 4 teams. Offensive trio: Volcarona, Mega Alakazam, Hawlucha. Defensive trio: Tentacruel, Runerigus, Registeel. He brings at least 2 of those every single game that he's played in. So I can expect 4 of those 6 at least, with maybe like something sprinkled in there like a Mimikyu or something, or he might double up or he might triple up on a defensive or triple up on offensive and things like that. So hopefully everything that we have right now and here is good enough to beat Spooks, but it's going to be really hard to do so. So this team is designed to beat Spooks' team. It looks very unorthodox, it looks very weird, but you'll see how it is whenever I go into it. First off though, we had to have the Volcarona counter, which is a Hariyama this week. Hariyama does so much work this week. It has thick fat with Assault Vest, which does major work with Volcarona against it. It has low kick, earthquake, knockoff, and rock slide. Low kick, I'm running low kick this week instead of close combat because I do not want to get defense drops at all. I want to keep my defenses as much as possible, and low kick basically does the same thing for me as anything else would. It does the same amount of damage to Registeel and things like that. Earthquake's there for general purposes for the Registeel as well. For the what's that thing called? The Registeel. Yeah, it's for Registeel and Tentacruel. Knockoff's there for just general purposes, and Rock Slide's there for the Volcarona mainly. This thing will literally come in on a Volcarona every single time. I don't want to hear anything else. It's coming as the Volcarona counter. I know Volcarona can get Psychic, but with Bug and Fire Stab being its main thing and Quivering, this thing lives a +1 Psychic and then can OHKO it back with Rock Slide. So that's going to be huge this week. 248 attack, 252 speed def, and 8 speed, just so we could outspeed Registeel and things like that. Next up we have our Sweeper. This is our Sweeper. It is a Swords Dance, Flame Charge, Brave Bird, Defog, Talonflame. Now you're wondering why I say Sweeper and it has Defog on it. Let me explain. None of the Pokemon on my team had Defog. We have 1 more slot left, so I just put Defog there. Simple as that. But it's 64 HP, 252 attack, and 192 speed Jolly. What this set basically does is that if I get a Flame Charge up or a Swords Dance up, it does a lot of work to his team. I just need Registeel and Runerigus to be gone, or I need Runerigus and Tentacruel to be gone. After that, this thing can literally sweep his offensive mons. None of his offensive mons can beat it. If I get a Flame Charge up or a Swords Dance up, if I get a Flame Charge up and a Swords Dance up, it might be over. It might be over. But definitely want to keep this thing as healthy as possible. It could come in and revenge kill Volcarona if it wants to. It can also come in and revenge kill Hawlucha if it wants to, depending on the HP stat that Hawlucha's in, obviously. But we have Quag for that. So yeah. Next up we have Bronzong. What Bronzong basically does is that it comes in Stealth Rocks and then it does work to everything. Gyro Ball is there for the Hawlucha. It's also there for the Mega Alakazam. Rock Slide is there for the Vanillix. It's there for the Hawlucha. It's there for the Volcarona, and Earthquake's there for the Tentacruel and the Registeel. Stealth Rock is going to be huge. in this game. If I could get rocks up, see what type of Volcarona he is, that'd be fantastic. He's gonna try his hardest to Hatcher stack me. First of all, he's gonna Hatcher stack me, probably get a rocks or something like that, and then try to go from there. But yeah, Gyro Ball with the attack investment that we have and the Spidef investment we have, we should be able to live a Shadow Ball from Mega Alakazam, and then almost Oko it, I believe, with Gyro Ball. I think that's the calc that we ran after Stealth Rock. So I think it's a guaranteed KO after Stealth Rock. But yeah, 252 HP, 64 attack, and 192 special defense. Sassy nature, so that we could get the most out of Gyro Ball. Next up, we have our speedy Quag. Now this Quag is going to be straight bold this week. It's not going to be relaxed like usual weeks. We're running bold so that we can outspeed Registeel if need be. And the set's pretty unorthodox. It has leftovers with Unaware to stop Hawlucha in its tracks, but it has Scald, Scald, Earth Powers, Safeguard, and Recover. Now, Safeguard is mainly there for him like toxicking mons with Registeel, or trying to toxic mons with Tentacruel, things like that. This is mainly just for Hariyama, so Hariyama won't get burned by anything, or nothing crazy is gonna happen to it or something like that. Safeguard's just there for everything. It's there for any of my team members if they get burnt, poisoned, anything like that. So we're running 132 HP, 252 defense, max bold with 124 speed to outspeed Registeel with no investment. Now we have Mega Magnetric this week, running a pretty standard set that we always ran. We're going Modest Nature this week because Modest Nature naturally outspeeds Jolly Hawlucha by 1 point. So we're gonna go for the max special attack route. Hopefully it does good for us. Going Thunderbolt, Snarl, Flamethrower, and Volt Switch. 4 defense, 252 special attack, and 252 speed with Thunderbolt, Snarl, Flamethrower, and Volt Switch. Intimidate's good for the Hawlucha. It's also good for the Rillaboom and things like that, but this thing is just trying to come in and get as many kills as possible super quick and deal off pretty good chunks of damage so that we can win at the end. Last but not least, we have the boy Venusaur. Bringing defensive Venusaur again this week, except it's going to be a little bit more offensive in its attack move pool, but defensive in what it does. It's 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 special attack with Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, and Synthesis with Overgrow and Leftovers. Earth Power is there for the Tentacruel. I don't want to run Giga Drain this week because he could be running Liquid Ooze Tentacruel, which would not be good, so that's why I'm running Energy Ball. Plus, Energy Ball is a 2-hit KO on Runarigus, so that's going to be good. I could just lead off with this thing and put in a lot of work. Earth Power is there for the Registeel. If I could just chip down the Registeel as much as I can, that'd be fantastic. And get some Spidef drops and Sludge Bombs there for the Rillaboom. And that's about it. Or just, I mean, that hits everything, yeah. Sludge Bomb hits everything else except for Registeel, which I have Earth Power for. And then Synthesis is there for longevity. There we go. I was like, bro, I cannot get words out of my mouth. But Synthesis is there for longevity. So, yeah. Just gotta see, man. I hope this Talonflame set works. Because if I get rid of Mega Alakazam early, this Talonflame could sweep his entire team. That's how deadly it is. But yeah, I need a wall break early with Mega Magnetric and Hariyama, and then let Talonflame come in and sweep up. Like he does with Hawlucha every time. He sets up hazards and then just chips everything down to let Hawlucha sweep with Unburden. So, that's the team. Guys, if you're hyped, if you're excited, Smash that like button down below for me because you already know support is greatly appreciated. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. See y'all in the next vid. Peace.